Alan, thanks very much for the talk today. I'm
welcome.
really interested in some of the things I think would have surprised people. You were talking about a depression coming up in the late 2020, 2030. Can you explain a little bit about why you think that's going to happen?
Well, 2030, not late 2020s, and we cover all that in our book, Prosperity in the Age of Decline. It's available on Amazon. It's multifactorial, it is global. The same problems are existing around the world. We have an aging population with rapidly increasing healthcare costs, not in the person and not perhaps individually, but in aggregate, it's unstoppable. And we have mounting debt in major nations around the world, which becomes really problematic in the future. Modern monetary theory notwithstanding, which is not good economics at all, the debt becomes a problem. We have coming inflation in the second half of the coming decade and much higher interest rates. All those factors together are likely to push the industrialized world into a depression.
Now, talking about an industrialized world, you were also talking about artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things, and you were saying, in the short term anyway, not to be that worried about AI because there isn't sort of a generalized intelligence being developed, more vertical. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. The experts in the field that I've heard about and from are more of a mindset that, we could have that in 5 years and others say in 500 years. The reality is they don't really know how to design it yet. They don't know how to design that intelligence as we know it as human beings. That self-learns and can become what everybody fears with Skynet and Terminator. That's not around the block, so take that fear off the table. AI does exist in verticals. It can exist on sales calls, it can exist in a number of different verticals and really listen and help and learn and grow, but that's not the same as controlling the universe, so people really need to dial back from that. IoT is coming. It's not going to be developed nearly as quickly as people think. It's expensive, and smaller firms have a hard time with the expense, and they wonder what to do with all the data. So there has to be a real ROI on that before they invest in it and assume the risk, because there's a cybersecurity risk with using IoT.
Now, the things you did say that people should be concerned about is hiring, especially around hiring millennials, hiring immigrants, and sort of generally you were making the argument that you're not hiring today or tomorrow what you hired in the past. Can you talk a little bit about the influence that millennials and immigrants that are coming to your industry, what do you need to pay attention to there?
Sure. And first, we're talking about a lot of really bright, intelligent, hardworking people who just, look at life differently than we do, whether it's culturally or whether it's their age. That in no way dismissive of them because of the power and the force that they bring. The millennials that work for me are an exceptional group of people and bring great good to the company. What you have to understand is what they want is more than a paycheck. They want access to the corner office. They want to be heard. They want to know you're listening. They want regular feedback, not quarterly reviews. They want constant feedback. They want to know that there's professional development, personal development, that the company is involved in doing something socially in the community, not just giving, to some faraway organization, but a local United Way, local kids, as we do at ITR. It's a very local field. We also do New Hampshire Food Bank. They want to know that you are a company that cares about people so that they can know they're working for a place that they can be proud of. And if you can satisfy them in those areas, you're more likely to draw people than your standard company that just offers the job.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.